How's it going, everyone? Want to give you guys a heads up on a piece of content that you can redeem right now for free, and it is going to be pulled from the PlayStation Store here shortly. I've been trying to cover the delistings and all that nonsense a little bit more on this channel. I shouldn't say nonsense, but you get the idea. It's been a big topic within gaming. Little Big Planet 3 just got delisted from the PlayStation Store. We talked about that, and now a piece of content for a very well-received indie game is leaving the store forever later this month, but you can literally add it to your library for free right now. You don't even have to own the game, so as far as preservation goes, once it's in your library, it's yours to own forever. So we'll talk about that. Speaking of free content, Shin Megami Tensei 5 has gotten a free DLC update. We'll go over that. And the PlayStation 5 Pro is coming out later this week. I know some of you guys have your varying opinions on the Pro, but we'll go over the list of upgraded games that will feature PS5 Pro enhancements at the end of this video. You know, if you want to drop your $700, they are regularly available, so you have your opportunity to do that. If you want to get the most powerful console in gaming, I guess, like, well, whatever that means to you, but, you know, some of the visuals it's pushing is kind of impressive, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. Still no disc drive, but you can buy that as well. But right off the top, Dave the Diver's Godzilla content pack will be getting pulled from the PlayStation Store forever later this month in about 19 days on November the 23rd. The legendary monster Godzilla is coming to Dave the Diver. Battle the giant monster on a submarine. Collect the monster figures scattered throughout the blue hole. Dave the Diver Godzilla content pack is a limited time free DLC, only available from May 23rd until November 23rd. A 6-month window. The product entitles you to download both the PS4 digital version and the PS5 digital version. Now, I believe once it's in your library, it is yours to own. It's one of those deals, and Dave the Diver is available to play through PlayStation Plus Extra. I believe it's still available on Plus Extra. It only came out a few months ago. If you do not own Dave the Diver, if you don't have PlayStation Plus Extra, I believe you can still add this piece of content to your library. So I would say just add it to your library. You don't know. A decade from now, you might be, you know, picking up some low-key indie titles. You check out Dave the Diver, and it ends up being one of your favorite games ever. It might happen. We've seen crazier, and, you know, you'll have the Godzilla DLC 10 years down the line. And if you don't know, Dave the Diver is a game that was received exceedingly well. The initial PC release happened in June of 2023, has 104,000 Steam reviews, overwhelmingly positive at 97% positive. That is, you guys guessed it, an overwhelmingly positive reception. It has done very, very well and has become one of the more successful indie games in not even recent memory, really, you could say of all time, and it really has been that successful. Typically priced at $19.99 after its PC release, saw a PlayStation release, got baked into PS Plus Extra day one, which was like the perfect level of game. Like that and Dredge, I felt were two perfect day one Plus Extra titles that, you know, it would be nice to see a little bit more of that level of game, but, you know, we can't have nice things all the time. I'm sure Dave the Diver will be available for that 1-year window like they've been getting with a lot of these indie titles. Stray was a 1-year window, and there's been others. It's just, some of them are escaping me right now, so just keep that in mind. If you are playing the game via Plus Extra, it goes on sale from time to time. I believe the deepest discount, though, was like 30% off for $14, so keep that in mind. Alright, moving on from that, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance gets a free DLC update in version 1.03. You've got a new demon side quest and 6 new demon navigators. 6 new demon navigators have been added based on your community vote. These demons will appear at specific points and can accompany you as demon navigators when spoken to. The subquest, the Guardian of Light, has also been added. A brand new demon Mauritia of the Kishin race has also been added, so you can check that out. And the elite virtual trainers have also been added. On top of that, as with any update, you've got various test fixes, various graphical fixes, some fixes to English voiceover, and other performance-related fixes. SMT5, it just wasn't my style of experience, the demon collecting, all that stuff. Some people are going to be super into it, and if I assess the game objectively, like, it's a well-done game, very challenging and can be very challenging. Narratively, it's pretty interesting. You do have two playable routes with this version of the game. You had the Canon of Creation, and then for this version of the game, they also added the Canon of Vengeance. So if you played the initial release, which was only on the Nintendo Switch, there's actual reason to go and pick this up so you can go through the Canon of Vengeance route. Either way, if you are playing it for the first time, you're going to have two playthroughs to go through, so a lot of replayability there, and the game itself is obviously fairly lengthy on top of that. Lastly, I do want to go over the PS5 Pro over 50 enhanced games available at launch list that Sony just dropped. A sizable list of games, and they do note that many more will be coming after November the 7th, and this is a sample of the list, and there are games that aren't even listed, so keep that in mind. But you've got Alan Wake 2, Albatross, Apex Legends, Arma Reforger, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Baldur's Gate 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, EA Sports College Football 25, Dead Island 2, Demon's Souls, Diablo 4, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Dragon's Dogma 2, Dying Light 2 Stay Human Reloaded Edition, EA Sports FC 25, Enlisted F1 24, one of the standouts, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Unfortunately, no Final Fantasy 16. Can we please get Final Fantasy 16 upgraded? Like, I really enjoyed FF16. Yes, it's not as good as Rebirth, and I understand Rebirth's the newer game, so that's the one they're gonna upgrade, but would love to see 16 get an upgrade as well, and maybe release like a physical complete edition to go along with the upgrade. I don't know, just throwing that out there. I think that could do fairly well. Like, 16 was a great game in my opinion, but you really had to play the game in the graphics mode. Much like Rebirth, the performance mode just looked atrocious in 16. Not as bad as Rebirth in my opinion, but it was still pretty damn terrible. So yeah, Fortnite, God of War Ragnarok, Hogwarts Legacy, Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Kayak VR, Lies of P, Madden 25, Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, Naraka Blade Point, NBA 2K25, No Man's Sky, Pal World, Paladin's Passage, Planet Coaster 2, Professional Baseball Spirits 2024 to 2025, Ratchet Rift Apart, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Village, Rise of the Ronin, Rogue Fight, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is great to see that get upgraded, Star Wars Outlaws, Stellar Blade, Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, The Callisto Protocol, The Crew Motorfest, The Finals, The First Descendant, Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us Part 2, Until Dawn, War Thunder, Warframe, and World of Warships Legends. There are still obviously titles that aren't being upgraded that I would like to see get upgraded. Again, Final Fantasy 16, the obvious one to me, that game really could use the upgrade, especially for its performance mode. Like, if we can get it to a level like what FF7 Rebirth is doing, where the game is utilizing PSSR, so the performance mode looks as good as the graphics mode, the fidelity mode, and we get that for FF16 as well, I think that would be terrific. So hopefully that is in the pipeline, you know, by the end of the year. That would be great. We'll see how all that turns out. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Dave the Diver's Godzilla DLC will be getting pulled forever, so add that to your library. You don't even have to own the game, so jump on that as soon as possible. November 23rd is the date. I'll give that another mention ahead of that day, but wanted to make that clear for you guys. SMT5 gets a free update with some new content, and the PS5 Pro, the launch titles, as some of the games, more than 50 titles, you know, FF7 Rebirth, even Dragon Age The Veilguard, those are two that stand out to me. Veilguard just because it's super new, and it's in the news cycle as far as that's concerned. Spider-Man 2, gonna be a big one that I think a lot of people will revisit, and Jedi Survivor, interested to see how that one gets upgraded. Alan Wake 2, of course, as well. That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.